Hey fam! So I hope your day is bright, and for today's video, I will be doing a video on tips and tricks on how to achieve the no makeup look or a natural makeup look. So if you want to know how to create a look that looks something like this, just keep on watching. So what I do is I start off with concealer, and I think to give that natural look, cream concealer would be a good choice. So here I am using Benefit Complexionista, which already has 2 shades of concealer. So what I do is I just put concealer on like where I have imperfections, which is basically on my forehead and on my cheeks. So yeah, this would be like the first product to apply. I mean, like if you're a type who wants to use primer, I guess you can also use primer, but then for me, when I do a simple makeup look, I don't really use primer. So yeah, I start with concealer just to cover up what I need to cover up. The reason why I like cream concealers is because it's very light. So that's why I think it works really well for the no makeup look or a natural makeup look. And then for the base of your makeup, I guess you can also use a foundation. But then for me, I don't really like that. I'm not someone who would wear foundation every day. And also because I prefer like easy application so that it's faster. And I think just to also set the concealer, use a powder. But for me, I am using a powder foundation from Vice Cosmetics. So I would also recommend, like, for example, you don't want to use concealer, use powder foundation because the coverage is better compared to a regular powder. Because for me, I would usually use powder just to set my concealer, but then if I need more coverage, then I use powder foundation. So I just put that all over my face and focus on the areas where I applied concealer so that the concealer will set and it will stay. It will last longer. So yeah, and since it's a powder foundation, it also adds to the coverage. So since I'm going for a natural makeup look, I won't put too much, just like 1 layer, or yeah, 1 to 2. I guess that's good, as long as it won't end up being cakey. So there. And then next would be brows. For me, as you can see, I have naturally thick brows, so I don't really need to do much. So for me, I guess I would just use a brow gel. But for those of you who don't really have brows, I could recommend like using a pencil. Like I also use a pencil sometimes if I'm going for a full brows look. Like this one from Blythe Cosmetics, the 3-in-1 product, which already has a pencil, and then it has powder and a brow gel. So there. For me, since I have naturally thick brows, I think I will just be using a brow gel. And sometimes also I would use a powder from Benefit, which is the Foolproof Brow Powder. Usually it's what I use, but then when I want a lighter makeup look, yeah, I just usually go with brow gel or their brow highlighter, which is the 3D brow tones. Since I don't really need to draw my brows, because yeah, as I said, you can see that it's thick. So what I do, I just brush my brows upwards with the spoolie, just so that it won't look messy or bushy. So I just brush it like that, and then I use just brow gel. So I just put 1 layer of that to all parts, to like my whole brow, I guess. Yeah, So I do that to both. After that, I just lightly brush just so that it would blend more with my brows. Just lightly, because I don't want it to remove the product. So just a light brush with a spoolie just to blend it. And then I add the 3D brow tones so that my brows don't look so dull. So I just add a little highlight to my brows. So I just run it lightly over my brows. So there. So basically what I do, since I have naturally thick brows, I just fill up. I don't know what to say anymore. Okay, I just basically fill the parts where my brows are sparse. After doing my brows, I like to do my mascara. Oh, I forgot to say, when you do your brows or when you buy brow products, don't forget that your brows have to be the same or close as possible to your hair color so that it looks more natural. Okay, so now for mascara, usually you just have to pick what you want to do with your lashes. Do you want to volumize them? Do you want to lengthen them? But for me, I'm always for lengthening. So yeah, because I think I also recommend lengthening mascaras if you want a natural or no makeup look, because if you volumize them, you're basically making your lashes thicker, which could lead to not making it look like a natural makeup look. So my mascara is the I Am the One Holy Grail mascara from Happy Skin. This is volume, length, and curl. So I don't know if this is the best mascara for a natural makeup look, but I've been loving this mascara, so we'll use this. But of course, I will always start by curling my lashes. So there, I don't know if you could see my lashes on camera, but then what I did is I just added like I just placed 1 or 2 coats of mascara. Okay, so after doing my mascara, I like to put highlight. So I use highlight even for a natural makeup look because it won't look natural if your face is too matte. So I guess it's good to add highlight. So my highlight is the one from B by Vanilla Co. And this is in the shade Moon Flash. So the reason why I put mascara na naman. The reason why I put highlight before my blush is because I think it looks better when you apply highlight, and then it would blend out more when you put blush on. So yeah, I'll just put a little highlight on my cheeks. And I'll also put a little on my nose. Actually, my cover like broke, so separate na siya. But this used to be connected, so yeah. But anyway, I can still use it. So there. So I just place a highlight here in this area, and then on my nose, on like the tip of my nose. So after, I will be doing my blush on. And the blush on I use is from Generation Happy Skin Instant Glow Longwear Powder Blush in the shade Love. So I think one tip I can give is to pick a not so pigmented blush on, because if it's super pigmented, I don't think that would look natural. And choose a pink shade because pink cheeks are what's natural. So yeah, so I'll just put a little blush on my cheeks, and I also run it like on my nose. So there, like I also like it's also important to make sure you don't put too much. So there, and yeah, it doesn't really cover up the highlight naman. But then, like, if you're someone who really likes a glowy highlight, then I think you can put highlight before and after your blush. Because sometimes I also do that. Like, when I think that the highlight becomes like gone, I put highlight again, like just a little. But then, now I think it's okay. I think the highlight is still good enough. So there. And then for the final product is lip product. So I have 3 like tips on what to use. So you can either use a lip gloss, a lip tint, or a nude lipstick. So I guess you can use a nude lipstick if you don't really need something long lasting. So like get a lipstick that's nude or a My Lips But Better color. So for me, it's actually this one from Black Cosmetics in this shade Juliet. So I'll just swatch it for you guys. So it just looks like that. It's like a pink kind of pink peach, or yeah, kind of color. It's very light, so this would really help me when I want like on days when I want a no makeup look. And then next is a lip tint. This one is the Generation Happy Skin Kiss and Bloom Water and Leap Kiss and Bloom Water Lip and Cheek Tint in the shade Serene. So this one, if you want to use a lip tint, make sure it's like a color. It's also a My Lips But Better color. Like for me, red doesn't really look natural, or red lipstick is not really my thing. So of course I wouldn't choose a red lip tint, right? So this one is just right, like it's a pink color. Here, I'll swatch this one as well. So there, that's the swatch. It looks dark, but then once that's blended, it becomes light, as you can see. Medyo nag-lighten up siya, which becomes like a natural look on my lips when I blend it out. So there. And then another option could also be a lip gloss. So this is the Happy Skin Disney Collection Cooling Lip Gloss in the shade Under the Sea. Pink lipstick is really the color for me, so this one has color. It's a lip gloss that has color, so I'll be using this. So there, I just used the lip gloss, and yeah, so basically that's it. This is the look I created. I hope I was able to help you in achieving the no makeup look or a natural makeup look. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to always smile and spread the love. Bye!